Good morning, everyone, and Mazal Tov to Ezra and Elisheva and the upcoming Brit Mila, Baruch Hashem, the entire Rahman family. Everyone, good morning. So, Brit Mila during the 3 weeks. So, a few halachot regarding that. We touched upon them the other day, but today it's happening. Brit Mila during the 3 weeks. So, when it comes to shaving and haircuts, anyway, Sfaradim during this time, we're allowed to shave and get haircuts, and there's a discussion that we spoke about regarding the 9 days, according to Shulchan Aruch, up to Shavua Shechalbo. And this year there's a discussion if there is a Shavua Shechalbo or not, but we usually rule lenient that there's no Shavua Shechalbo. And then in Moroccans generally up to the 9 days, but now we're before the 9 days, so certainly we could shave even if it's not for a Avia Ben, Sandak or Mohel. But even during the 9 days, one would be allowed to, even during Shavua Shechalbo, during for the Avia Ben Sadak and Mohel. When it comes to music, Sfaradim are lenient, and it seems like there's a machloket among Ashkenazim for a music at a Brit Mila if it's a thing or not. And when it comes to the Shechiyanu, we spoke about not to make a Shechiyanu during this time when it comes to a new fruit or a new suit or something like that. Because those things are arbitrary. You don't need to wear the suit now. You don't need to have the apple now. You don't have the apple, whatever, the new fruit. But when it comes to a Brit Mila or a Pidyon HaBen, it's that day. It's happening at that moment. And of course, it's a time of Simcha. And therefore, one does recite the Shechiyanu. I mentioned yesterday that the location of the Gemara Shiur was a different location. Because last night we had a beautiful Shiur at Ezra's house, followed by the Brit Yitzchak and the Zohar before the Brit Mila. It was a really beautiful ma'amad, those that were there. And when thinking and preparing just a few words to speak this morning, so we spoke about in the Gemara briefly about Moshe Rabbeinu breaking the Luchot, and that's what we just had on Shiva Asar B'Tammuz. And we're in the 3 weeks, and when Moshe Rabbeinu breaks the Luchot, that's a sign of Lo Alenu B'nai Yisrael. There was, they were with the Chet HaEgel. There was a sign of Bnei Yisrael, unfortunately, getting rid of the Brit and getting rid of the covenant between Hashem and Bnei Yisrael. But of course, a Brit Milah during this time strengthens that, and we show HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we're strengthening our connection with Him. And just to end, we're going to be saying very soon the famous line, Keshem shenichnas labrit, kach nichnas laTorah u'chuppah u'mitzvot u'masim tovim. Just like He came into the Brit Milah, so too may we have a life of Torah, mitzvot, chuppah, masim tovim. So there's a amen. So there is that's part of it as well. So there's the famous question: what's the keshem? Just like Brit Milah, so too all the others. So the general explanation is he went through this life cycle event, Brit Milah. So too all the normal life cycle events should happen for this baby Be'ezrat Hashem as well. Torah, mitzvot, chuppah, masim tovim. All the life cycle events. It's a general explanation. So two other explanations. One is that there's it's on the 8th day. It's bedavka on the 8th day. There's a seder. There's an order. So it's on the 8th day, and therefore we wish that this child, B'ezrat Hashem, everything's going to fall into place in the proper order of B'ezrat Hashem. Chuppah is going to be in the right time. Mitzvot, masim tovim, Torah, everything's going to fall into place B'ezrat Hashem in the right time. And lastly is that another explanation is Keshem shenichnas labrit, just like we're entering the Brit Milah. Brit Milah is a one-time mitzvah. There's no fixing afterwards. Just one-time mitzvah, right? So it's a one-time mitzvah, and we do it perfect, Baruch Hashem. And therefore, we want to make sure we have a one life. We have one life. And we want to make sure to do it perfect, right? So there's Gilgul coming back second time. We don't want that. We want one life. We want to do it properly. As I tell my students, I want to take advantage, and every single day, every single moment, take advantage to do things in the correct way. So we wish, just like this child, he entered the Brit Milah, one-time mitzvah, he did it perfect. So too, B'ezrat Hashem, his one-time life, his whole life, it should be perfect. B'ezrat Hashem, taking advantage of Torah, mitzvot, u'ma'asim tovim. So following Tefillah, B'ezrat Hashem, we're going to be having the Brit Milah. Following the Brit Milah will be breakfast, invited. Everybody is invited, B'ezrat Hashem. Mazal Tov, Smachot, Minchat tonight at 7:05. Have a good day, everyone.